Hi friends, welcome to all. So today we will learn how to create a virtual machine at AWS Cloud. So first here you need to write a AWS login console. You will get this links here. Okay, so let me click on this link here and it will open us this new page. Okay, so let me click on it here. Okay, so let me click on it here. So it will open us here aws.amazon.com/console here. And suppose if we don't have any accounts, I need to create a free account here. If we have accounts, so directly we can sign in here. Okay, suppose if we don't have any account, for example, already I have an account, but let me show you how you can create an account. Click on here, create a free account. So by default, Amazon actually giving a 1 year free. So you can use it a 1 year for free. Okay, with 1 GB RAM. So it is giving 1 GB RAM. Okay, so here you can put your email ID. For example, your email ID is abc@example.com. Okay, so you can put here and you can put a password here and confirm password, and here you can give a unique name, AWS account name. You can give here any unique name. Okay, that name already not used by any other peoples, and click on a here continue, and after that it will ask your address, and you need to fill all these details, and it will ask also your credit card or debit card information. Okay, once you provided all these things, so it will take 24 hours to activate your account. And after that you can create a virtual VM on AWS. So already we have accounts, so let me log in with that. Okay, so let me click on clear all and let me come back here. Okay, so now let me click on a sign in. So already we have accounts. Okay, so click on a root user, and here don't choose a IAM user. Later I will let you know what does mean, and just click on a root user here. By default it's click here, and you need to put your email ID, and after that next, and here it will ask some caption. So let me add these captions here. Okay, submit, and let me add my password here. So I have added my password here. Let me click on a sign in, login in AWS Management Console here. So now, first we need to launch launch a virtual machine with EC2. We need to click on it here. Okay, let me click on it here. So here you can select which image you want to create a VM, which image you want to select here. So you can see free tier eligible. Choose that one only. Okay, either you need to pay. So here I have here Red Hat Linux 8. We have a free tier eligible. So I can choose this one, and we have another SUSE also available. Ubuntu also available, and if you want a Microsoft Windows Server 2009, it is also available. Okay, so others are not free. Which is a free? there they have mentioned here. Okay, so let's select here Red Hat, and so it is a free here. Let me select. So we will choose this option. Okay, so here this is a free tier available. That was the reason I'm choosing here. So I will select it x86. It means it is a 64-bit operating system. So I will choose this one. Okay, so okay, so let me select. And one more thing here, right now it is this VM is created here in this location here. Okay, if you want to choose a different location, you can choose here different locations also, and you can create a VMs there. So by default it's choose here. So if you want to change this location, you can click on it and it will change the location. So let me go with a Red Hat and select. Okay, so by default, actually, it is giving us a only 1 GB RAM only. So here you can see which is a free tier. We need to select that. Either we need to pay about virtual CPU. How many virtual CPU we can got it? Only one. How much RAM we got it free? One only. Okay, and in instance storage type EBS only. Okay, so we will not do anything. Let me click on a here next configure instance detail. Let me click on it. Okay, so now here number of instance, how many instance do we want to create? I want to create only one. But if you want to create a like 5, you can put here 5 here, and others I will make as a by default. I will not touch anything here. Okay, let me click on a next add storage. So I will not add any here. So here I will go with a by default. So it's giving us a 10 GB here. So up to 30 free tier here. So you can give a storage up to 30 GB. Okay, so you will see free tier up to how much we can use it here. Only 30 GB here. So this is a 30 GB EVS general purpose SSD. So we can go up to 30, but 10 is sufficient for us. Okay, for a Linux, so 10 is sufficient. So let me clear and let me click on a next here and next. So here the important thing is here. So by default it is allowed only SH port here. So by default it is select here SH port only, and TCP 22 port is allowed. But if you want to do other practicals, and then what you need to do here, then you can change it and you can make it allow all here. Okay, so you can all TCP UDP all traffic. Okay, then choose all traffic, all ports are allowed here. Okay, it's now it is a depend upon your security. It is a later to due to security, but we are using for a lab purpose, we want to use it. So you can, because you need to do a practice for others like a DNS or DHCP server we want to configure here. So that purpose reason you need to make all traffics here. Okay, and either you can make add rules also. So let me go review and launch. Okay, so let me make it a launch. So here this is an important thing here. So here it is here a key pair consists of a public key that AWS stores, so and a private key files that you store. So we need to create a private key here. So it will here. So I need to choose a create a new key pair, and you need to keep this key safely, because you need to log in this server with this key. If this key you lost, you can't log in your server. So let me create a new key here. So it will let me create. So today is a 12 June. So I will create a here AWS key. Okay, so let me mention here and download key pair. So it will download. So here it's download.pam. Okay, so and I need to click on a launch instance. Okay, so now your instance are now launching, and we can see the logs also here. So launch initialization complete. So okay, so you can click on a view instance here. Let me click here. So now it instance state is showing a pending. Okay, so it's take a time. So let's do here one more. We need to do more other tasks. We need to convert this PAM key as a private key. So how we can convert here? So let me show you. So show, and let me here. This is the key pair here. So so here we need to download a Putty keygen from a Google. So already we have downloaded here. Okay, so Putty key generator. So Putty keygen we need to download here puttygen. Okay, so download puttygen, and we need to load it here. So click on a load. So where we have downloaded here, it is under download. And is it download or where is it? Location is a download only. So okay, so okay, so let me make a all here. So here it is asked, it is a all files. So here PAM and open. Okay, okay, and save as a private key. So we need to save as a private key, and yes. Okay, so where I can save it, I will mention here June AW key. Okay, 2. So I can mention here, and let me copy it as a desktop here. Okay, so save. Okay, so close. So here, this is a key here. So you can see here, this is a key here. So let me open a putty. Okay, so now let me go on a console here, and here. So now instance is running. Let me click on it here. So you will get a free of cost public IP. Okay, but it here. So we are getting a free of cost public IP. It is your public IP. Okay, it's a free of cost public IP. So it is your private IP. Okay, so we need to access this VM through this IP. So let me copy it here. Okay, and let me put here. So by default it's using a 22 port number, and I need to go here SSH here auth, and I need to select our private key, which is we have saved right now. We have generated to a putty keygen. So here, this is a PPK open, and here. So now it's connecting, and let me click on a yes, and here by default the username is a EC2 hyphen user, and it's automatically login. So we are able to log in successfully. So we have created a VM and able to log in successfully. And if you want a root access, you need to use a sudo su hyphen, and now you can see host name CTL. You can see here. So we have installed Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So here you can see the operating system here, Red Hat operating system, and we need to log in with a EC2 hyphen user. And if you need a root access, please use for root access. For root access. Okay, so like that you can log in here, and let me come on AWS also. Okay, so once you finished your job, for example, you did all the tasks and you don't want to keep this system on, so you can make it off also. Okay, so you need to click on instance. here, and here action. So here, let me select here. Okay, so instance state here. So if you want to reboot, you can reboot. Okay, so if you want, you can reboot instance, or if you want, you can make a stop instance here. Stop means it will shut down your instance here. Reboot means it is a reboot your instance, and if you want to terminate means decommission means you want to delete, or you want to delete it permanently. Delete permanently. So if you want to delete permanently, then click on terminate instance. Don't do if you don't want to terminate. Okay, it will decommission or delete permanently your VM here. And if you want to give any name here, I can give a name. So let me give any name here. So for example, it is using for a test server. So I can give a name here. So easy to recognize you, the purpose of this server. Okay, why we are using this server.